Hi, I'm Chris Haigh and this is the Fiddle channel, and today we're going to play an Earth, Wind and Fire song, September. This was a request from Judy, one of my supporters on Patreon, and it's an Earth, Wind and Fire song from 1978. She wants to play this as a fiddle solo with backing track, and that's an interesting approach, and in fact you couldn't really do this song without either a band or a backing track. But exactly how you approach it depends very much on who you are doing this with. So if you're doing it with the backing track, which is what I'm going to do, then you've got to pick out which parts of the melody you want to play, which parts of the backing you want to play, and when you want to improvise. So you want to do bits of all of that. If you're playing with a full band, you would have to decide, are you going to do the brass parts? Is there a brass section? Are you going to do it with the brass section? Are you going to do the melody, the vocal melody? There's lots and lots to choose from. And also, if you're playing in a band, are you going to get a fiddle solo when there's no fiddle solo in the original? If I was playing this with the covers band I play with, I would certainly not be allowed a solo, even though I very much enjoy one. I'm going to show you there are 4 sections to this. I'll show you the 4 main sections, and then I'll do a bit of an improvisation. I'll talk a bit about the how I choose my shapes and positions for improvising. But let's first of all look at the opening section, which is this guitar riff. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we've got the little brass section. And that's quite an extended little bit there. And then that section comes 4 times, and that is the opening verse. And whilst it's singing 4 different verses is fine, and phrasing them the same, you really couldn't play the same line 4 times. So you could go up an octave, something like that, for maybe the 3rd and 4th time. But I think I would play the whole thing down an octave once, maybe up an octave, and then I would improvise the next 2, assuming I was the top line, that I was doing this as Judy wants to with a backing track. Then we're into 3rd section. And again, I think I would want to add something to that, because it's the same phrase 4 times. No. Up an octave works. Maybe the 4th time you would go into an improvisation. And then the last lick, the 4th part, 2, 3, 4. And then I think I would definitely be into a solo, again assuming that I was doing this with a backing track. So it's very rare that I get chance on the Fiddle channel to do disco funk, but I very much enjoy this song, and I'm going to have a good time in doing you a playout. So I'll do a couple of times round firstly mostly concentrating on the melody and then concentrating on improvisation. And incidentally, we've got a load of chords here. We've got D major 7, C sharp minor 7, B minor 7, F sharp minor 7, and if you're thinking of that chord by chord, it's going to be really hard. I would absolutely ignore the chords completely and play the whole thing as if it was A. So A major pentatonic, A major blues scale, and I would use that position, that octave, that octave, and the third position. I do most of my improvisation in those three positions, and whenever I find myself in one of those positions, I would choose several licks in that position and then go to one of the other positions. Okay, so I'll play you out with this. If you want a copy of these, the PDF for this, do subscribe to the channel, send me an email, I will send you that PDF. And if you would like to join me on Patreon, then you can get hold of all of my PDFs and help to keep these videos coming. Thank you for watching. I'll play you out with September. And so on.